Hey folks, Jim Taylor here. I'm gonna have another metal detecting adventure this morning. I'm headed to Sturgis, Mississippi. They have a bike rally down here every year. I know it's raining today, but actually that's a good thing. Maybe it'll stay cool enough to stay out here and see what all we can find. I came up here last Saturday evening to see how things were. They were having a couple of concerts and didn't seem quite the crowd I would have expected, so I don't think they had as good a turnout as they normally do. I don't know if they didn't get the word out good enough, because they had missed a couple of years on this being a big bike rally like normal. But we hope to get some good finds out of it. And the main area that I'm gonna be at is the park here, and that's where a lot of the happenings are, and even years past. So we should be looking at some good finds, even if they're in the ground from years past. So we're gonna get on up here and give it a shot, and I'll see y'all in a bit. I made it out here to the park, and like I said, this is gonna be a wet day. I may have to get a poncho on here in a little bit, but it's just drizzling right now, so I'll go ahead and give it a little try. There's some trees over in here, so I just talked to a guy that was out here cleaning up some stuff, and he said that there was a pretty good gathering here under these trees and on over where the campers are. And then there was a lot of ladies, he said, gathering under this little set of trees over here. So and of course some vendors and things were set up over on the other side of the pavilion. So I'm gonna get to it, and we'll catch y'all on the first target. Here we are on our first target. And I got it dug up, and we got us a nice little quarter here. Looks like 2021. I'll take that. Also, I've noticed a little litter around. Luckily that's on top, so I'll probably go ahead and get that out of the ground. And this, it'll save any future metal detectors trouble. Alright, I'll get my hole filled back in and we'll move on to the next. These are the kind of targets I was hoping for today. Less digging. Right on the top. Clad nickel. Alright, let's keep looking. Turned my camera off too quick. Right next to that nickel was a little penny. Let's see if we got anything else here in the area. Maybe a little coin spill. Oh, look at there. Another penny. That may have been it on the corn spill. Rain's coming down pretty good now. Had to put my rain slick on. As I expected, getting quite a bit of aluminum and trash like that. A lot of it on top of the ground. So slowed down on my digging a little bit. Just mostly gonna look for shallow stuff and try to avoid so much trash. This detector's got a feature on it called iron audio. I'll try to show you an example of how that works. I see an aluminum can over here. If that doesn't work, I'll throw a top down that I found. I may have to turn my headphones off to show you this so you can hear it. Okay. So here we have an aluminum can. Of course, it's going to bounce around anyway as far as the VDI number, but you hear how it gives you a good high tone. You'd think that was something good worth digging. But if you turn your iron audio on, I don't know if you can see this with the rain. You hear that grunt when you pass over. That grunt will tell you that that's not a good target, and that's saving me a lot of digging. So I really like that feature in the Garrett, and I just thought I'd share that with you. I'm not getting paid by Garrett, but I've been enjoying this detector so far. So I'm going to move on over towards the set of trees where the guy said the ladies were hanging out the most. Who knows, maybe we'll find some gold. See you in a bit. It's been a minute since I come across anything that sounded like worth digging, so had a good quarter signal here. Sure enough, that's what I got. Oh, we got closer that time to silver. Looks like a 70, wait, it might be a 60 something. So close to silver, but it's a 65. It's 1 year away. Better luck next time. We'll see you on the next. I was over here by this other set of trees and got a solid 52 signal. That's usually a nickel, but sometimes around parks it's mostly a pull tab, but this time we got a nickel. Looks like a 1988. I'll take it. Alright, I'm gonna move on over toward the vendor area, see what we get there. See y'all next. Over here in the playground, couldn't help but stop by here, and I just dug a penny. I'll check a date on that later. It's probably not too old. Got the memorial on back. Alright, we'll keep at it. Well, I'm still trying to get over to the vendor area, but had a good signal over here by the pavilion, and it looks like it's going to be a dime. Oh, I had seen it. Yeah, here it is. Pretty little dime. Looks like 1979. Well, alright. I did find one other thing without my detector. I'm guessing a local decided to wait for better weather to take his bike home. So I may get under the pavilion here out of the rain and take my stuff off and cool off a minute, because I don't know if it's doing me any good really to wear this rain slick, because I'm sweating under it just about as bad as, and getting just about as wet as I would be if I wasn't wearing it. But I'm going to take a few minutes of break and then we'll get back after it. While I was taking my break, I was walking around the benches in the pavilion. Let's see, found one of those little bead charms, necklaces. I tied it back off so I wouldn't lose any more. Of course, it's pretty worthless to me, but my daughter loves these little bead kits, so I give her some more beads to play with. And I was looking over here, and just right here on the seat was a nickel. So, glad I don't have to dig. It's great. So I'll take that. 1991. Now I finally made it over by the concession stands, and I'm just not having luck finding stuff on top of the ground like I was hoping to. But I had this signal. I knew it had to be a quarter, so I dug it right quick. I guess they didn't have a good year, or at least I'm not having a good year out here. I think I may try a few more spots where some more of the concession was set up that I saw in some pictures from the rally, and we'll see what we get over there. And if it doesn't pan out too good with the rain and all, I believe we'll call it a day. Between the rain and not getting the greatest finds, I believe I'm gonna have to wrap this one up. Well, I finally made it back home, and it finally decided to quit raining after I got home. Let's take a look at what we got. I thought we would have done a little better, but it is what it is. And we've got some clad, no silver. We came within a year of hitting the silver. Had the 1/4 that was a 65, and no wheats this time around. But anyway, I had already cleaned out my pack. I had quite a bit of chunks of aluminum cans and other things like that. I did find this little bit. That'd be handy. Might need that at some point in the future. It's a T20, $1.09. Maybe put that towards my taco money. Anyway, I'll work on finding us another place for the next time. Until then, see y'all later.